I don't know why Chris Hansen is bashing every channel that he ran to for information on the Davi Vanity and Onision cases. He is legit bashing the hands that fed him what he needed. Now, Chris has also been caught saying, you know, basically he's bashing YouTube for paying commentary channels to talk about all the, he's like, well, they get paid, they make money from clicks and views and this and that. But let's look at this video. This is a video from True Crime Daily. There's an ad on it. Obviously, you see they're getting paid. There's over 1 million views. They have a 4.28 million subscribers, okay? The title is called Woman Tasered After Calling Officer Honey, Crime Watch Daily with Chris Hansen, okay? Now, let's go to this video.
Launched milk.
And let's see how much we see Chris Hansen
Today I'm making my
in this video.
smoothie with my...
Now, it starts off with this woman.
Doesn't have a criminal record.
She basically does the whole video.
Any communication
but it says
with
with Chris Hansen
being arrested, and you're like,
right?
wait a minute.
So where's Chris Hansen
I didn't
at?
do anything.
Now,
absolutely.
The chief says the cops did nothing
I've
wrong
been through the
by
whole
tasing
video.
a minor
Okay?
accident, though she claims.
Well, you do have
the entire video I've been through.
The video encounter
Still ain't really heard from Chris Hansen.
with a valet,
All the way to the end.
but still
A little further.
her day spa. And
Go on further. Finally, there's Chris.
Seeing the video and
There's Chris. 9 minutes into a 9-minute, 18-second video. There's Chris. Because the video, title does say with Chris Hansen. So you would think he'd make an appearance at some point. Well, he does, finally. By the 9th minute, he makes an appearance. Do you think he done this video for free? Come on, guys. Do you think that he would allow his name to be used for free? Do you think he would do this little clip for free? Come on, nah. Now, Chris is bashing the commentary channels for talking about drama, talking about the Onision case. And the commentary channels, Chris likes to say, here we go.
There was resentment because I came in as a non-YouTuber.
But that's a lie, because you were on YouTube, and you had your own channel. You have your own channel before this series started, and you were on this channel many, 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 many times that I've been through and seen, okay? So that's not true.
And took this investigation to the next level.
When I first saw this clip,
Says he took the investigation to the next level. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that Chris didn't get it more attention, because obviously he got more attention. But he didn't get it in a good way. He has exploited these victims, survivors, to the point of no return. He took a laptop from a survivor, and I'm not going to call names because I'm not doing that. But he took a main key of evidence and just gave it to somebody else. After telling this person, I'm going to make sure it gets to the FBI and we're going to take this guy down. Me and the Scooby Gang, we're going to take him down, my camera crew and all. And they didn't. He and Vincent sit on the laptop for months. Meanwhile, going through it and messing with it. You know what that's called? Messing with evidence. Yeah, that's what they did. They never sent the laptop to the FBI. And that's so dirty, because you told her you were going to make sure it got sent in as evidence. You told her that. Okay, let's continue.
I couldn't help but wonder, what exactly does Chris Hansen mean when he says that he took this investigation to the next level? And also, does he think that YouTubers envy him? Chris. However, the one thing...
we envy him so much, right? Then why the fuck was he running to all of us for information? Why was he running to all of us on Twitter, YouTube for information? I was on Twitter. Everybody was saying, Chris Hansen, look at Onision, look at Davi Vanity. He should be on the show, Have a Seat with Chris Hansen. We all gave him information. But these main commentary channels like Edwin, Repzion, several different YouTube channels. Sorry, I'm having like brain farts here or something. But many commentary channels, different YouTube channels, gave Chris, they did interviews, they gave him information, they gave him all the information they had. Then he turns around and says that they're, basically exploiting the victims for clicks and views. Chris, you've been doing that for years. How many times have you walked up to someone's whole ass house? Okay, I get it. That dude did very bad things, but you can't sit here and make more one than another. You know what I'm saying? You have exploited people too. There have been many people, victims who have been on the Dateline shows, who have been on the True Crime Watch shows or Crime Watch Daily, that have been in these interviews and have been exploited, had their words twisted. I mean, there is so much twisted stuff going on. That's why you can't trust television, directors, producers, shows. You can't trust them. And unfortunately, Edwin got tied up in this with Discovery and Chris Hansen. Now, back to the main part of why I'm doing this video. Chris Hansen has done everything he's accusing Edwin and Repzilla and Repzion. Chris has done the same thing, if not worse. Because, for one, at least Edwin, Repzilla, and Repzion did not lie. They did not say, well, I'm going to do this interview and not show it to nobody. Chris Hansen did an interview and showed it to everybody in that Discovery Onision in Real Life. Because guess what we found out? Chris is a producer, Onision in Real Life, the series. Yes, Chris is a producer. So that means that Chris overseen everything. And he was the one that got all the information from these commentary channels, from the victims. Chris himself spoke with the victims on his own damn YouTube channel. It annoys me so much. I know people are upset with Edwin right now for being in the series. I'm not talking about that. What I'm trying to say is Chris knew from day one what he was going to do. He knew. He knew when he did the interviews with the victims, survivors, he knew what he was planning, which was a show and was going to be his comeback. He thought. Now, because he did it half-ass and messed it up, it ain't working out that way. It's just not working out for him the way he wanted it. I mean, he's getting some attention, but it ain't turning out the way he thought it would. Now, what pisses me off, though, is don't be a hypocrite, Chris. Chris Hansen. Don't be a hypocrite. Don't bash commentary channels like Edwin and Repzilla and Repzion and claim that they're exploiting victims to get clicks and views when you could say you exploited victims because you also did interviews with the victims, survivors. You also went to Onision's house. You also went to a television series and gave out personal information. You had a personal laptop with nudes and photos. And y'all just looked through it and didn't send it to the FBI. You told many, many lies. And then when you get called out for it, you get mad. And you start trying to put the blame on the YouTubers. You are a YouTuber, Chris. You are a YouTuber. I don't know how you don't realize that. Maybe you do and you're just bullshitting. I don't know. But you are a YouTuber. So if you try to cause a wave to happen on YouTube to where they stop paying commentary channels or they stop the ads, you're going to be affected too because you yourself are a YouTuber. Now, here's another part I want to talk about. The show said they would not use the victims' information.
The client I emailed already. I wish you guys the best of luck. I still would like to learn more about journalism if you're down. And then he says, LOL, well, thanks for playing us. And I said,
now, this was the people that was trying to get Repzilla on to the Onision in Real Life series. They were trying to recruit Repzilla to get him to be on the series too. And they told him they had Edwin on the series. They were candy coating it really well. Fortunately, Repzilla seen through it and thought about it very hard and was like, nah, I don't feel comfortable. I've heard people saying that y'all are releasing victims' names and clips of them, their interviews. No, I'm not releasing their stories on my behalf. Sorry, not doing that. And this person that he'd been talking to said,
no one played you. In fact, I was...
Thanks for playing us. They flat out lied. Discovery and all the representatives who represent Discovery lied to everyone. Thanks for playing us. Discovery, thanks for playing us. Thanks for playing the victims, because that's what y'all did. You piece of crap. All of you. It's such a dirty way to do these girls. Between Onision and Davi, like they haven't dealt with enough. It's just so annoying to me. I'm sorry I'm not so organized. I'm feeling really, ucky today. I just wanted to express my aggravation with Chris right now.